A dramatic weekend at the 2026 British GP saw Charles Leclerc finally back on the top step for Ferrari, while Kimi Antonelli and Max Verstappen will want to forget Silverstone in a hurry. Here are the winners and losers from the latest round of F1 action. With now only 25 points separating championship leader Antonelli and Mercedes teammate George Russell, the race for the 2026 F1 driver's title has been blown wide open, while a commanding performance from Leclerc has given P3's Lewis Hamilton a reminder he may not have it all his own way at Ferrari. Rumors will continue to swirl over Verstappen's future after his DNF at Silverstone. The Dutchman looked good for a podium before a lap 48 crash at Stowe, confirmed to have been caused by a rear wing failure, brought his race to an end. The Dutchman was not shy to voice his displeasure with the Red Bull team, only fueling speculation of a potential exit. It may have been a rather unceremonious end to the Grand Prix under the safety car following Verstappen's late crash, but Leclerc will not care one bit after a much-needed win for Ferrari, his first since Austin in 2024. And yes, Antonelli was catching the Monegasque in the latter stages of the race, and likely to take the win before encountering mechanical issues. But Leclerc was duly rewarded for an upturn in performance in qualifying, securing P2 ahead of teammate Hamilton, and an excellent race start to get ahead of the young Italian, showing strong pace throughout to stay there. Given how well Leclerc performed against Hamilton in 2025, it has been a surprise to see him lagging behind the Briton so far in 2026, making mistakes such as that of his spin in Miami or crash in Barcelona qualifying, and lacking confidence in the complex cars of the new regulation cycle. But a win at Hamilton's home race has sent a message that the 28-year-old is still very much a force to be reckoned with. It was all going so well for Antonelli as the British GP entered its closing stages. Yes, he had lost his lead from pole at the start, but with a 10-lap tire offset, he was favourite for the win as he honed in on Leclerc. But suddenly, a failure with the Italian's wheel shield turned everything upside down. Antonelli was forced into the pits on 2 occasions due to the issue, and with drivability severely hampered, he then received a 5-second penalty for track limits. The late safety car curtailed what was a valiant last-ditch effort to rescue some points, with the Italian ultimately finishing P16 after the applied penalty. While out of control, F1's youngest ever championship leader has had his title hopes dented, after having also suffered a DNF in Barcelona 2 rounds prior. He now sits only 25 points ahead of Russell and 32 ahead of the resurgent Hamilton.